You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
They don't expect us to keep them safe 90% of the time. They expect us to keep them safe 100% of the time.
Clearly, federal law says that no employer can mandate that an employee takes the vaccine.
It is follow the leader when it comes to vaccine requirements, with another big one announced today in Dane County.
SSM Health announced theirs weeks ago. Today, UW Health joins Green Bay-based Previa Healthcare and Marshfield Clinic in requiring all of their employees to get vaccinated or run the risk of losing their jobs. Adam Duxter joins us live from UW Health with how this could result in yet another legal battle. Adam?
Yeah, just over the course of the last few days, a number of prominent healthcare groups are joining on with this stance. And they say the rate at which COVID is spreading, especially amongst unvaccinated people, is the reason why.
After new cases of the coronavirus, along with hospitalizations in Dane County, dipped earlier this summer, Dr. Jeff Potoff says the Delta variant has thrown the health system a curveball even the best can't hit.
We started to see additional cases in our hospital. We started to see staff testing positive.
With 90% of staff vaccinated, leaders at the health system announced today the 2,000 who aren't need to at least begin the process before October 1st or potentially lose their jobs.
So we're trying to be reasonable, but at the same time, send a clear message.
SSM Health took the same stance on June 28th.
They wanted to be safe themselves, and they wanted to make sure that we create a safe environment for our patients.
Since that mandate, they've seen 3% more of their staff get the vaccine, but still have just under 3,000 who haven't. And those are people attorney Michael Anderson says should have a choice.
And I don't think these people who have spent years working for their employers should face going out on the streets.
Earlier this year, Anderson argued the emergency use clause meant Rock County couldn't mandate the vaccine for staff at Rock Haven Nursing Home. And eventually, the county reversed their decision. SSM Health says a federal ruling that upholds employers' rights to require vaccines means any challenge won't work.
We hope we don't get to face a legal challenge, but if we do, we'll certainly go through it, and we won't be the first health system in the country to have done that.
Potoff says, politics aside, this is a decision meant to slow the spread of COVID and ultimately keep patients safe.
They don't expect us to keep them safe 90% of the time. They expect us to keep them safe 100% of the time.
Attorney Michael Anderson says since SSM's mandate went into place in late June, he's had a number of healthcare employees here in Dane County reach out to him directly. He says it likely won't be until after that October mandate that a lawsuit could really get going.
All right, Adam, thank you. It's not just hospitals and clinics, doctors and nurses. More local businesses are also starting to require vaccines for customers.
Our Talil Moladin shares one owner's plans for his restaurant. Talil?
Rabinia Courtyard co-owner Jonathan Reski says regulating masks is a logistical nightmare. Their late-night events often have around 200 guests. His solution is to require all guests to show proof of full vaccination status at the door upon entry. You can use the actual card or even a picture of it. Reski says the plan is not foolproof, but it's a step in the right direction.
We're not trying to save society or advance the number of vaccinations in Dane County because of our policies. It's just we're doing this to try and keep staff and guests as safe as possible.
As more places begin to require proof, it's important you know how to actually show it. At this point, there isn't a streamlined way to do so, but most places will accept what Rabinia's doing. A picture of your completed CDC vaccine card, if not the card itself. People can also access a copy of their entire vaccination record on the Wisconsin Immunization Registry. Rabinia Courtyard will continue to only require masks for their normal meal services because fewer people are coming in for that.
Talil, thank you. This just in, Wisconsin state employees will not be required to get vaccinations, but starting tomorrow, they will have to start wearing masks. There will not be a requirement for visitors, but it will be highly recommended.
Expectant moms and those trying to get pregnant are opting out of getting COVID vaccines. We are seeing that trend at Meritor in Madison. Nurse Beth Borkowski hopes to change it. She's helped administer vaccines during the pandemic. She and her husband got vaccinated shortly before becoming pregnant. Now, 6 months along, Beth hopes other women will do the same.
So I know that antibodies generally transfer through the placenta to the baby. And once you deliver, they transfer through breast milk. I just know how much relief it can bring to a parent to be able to just do something for their children during this.
Well, roughly 11% of pregnant women have received their vaccination series, according to a study by the CDC. However, research shows pregnant women are at an increased risk for severe illness and death from the virus. The virus can also lead to premature births. Doctors say at this time there is no data to suggest the vaccines cause infertility or any problems with the baby.
We're seeing a slight rise in vaccinations statewide after falling trends. We're now averaging about 6,500 doses each day. About a month ago, the number had dropped to about 5,300 per day. Across the state so far, 49.5% of the state's population has completed the vaccine series. And in Dane County, 370,000 people, or nearly 68% of the population, has completed the vaccine series. The 7-day average for positive COVID cases in Wisconsin is 902. Nationally, it's on the rise. The U.S. is currently averaging more than 90,000 new cases daily and could soon surpass 100,000 cases per day. The worst hit states are Louisiana, Florida, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama, each with more than 50 new cases per 100,000 each day over the past week. Nearly 56,000 people are in the hospital right now for COVID-19, and that is up 10% in just one day.
The state fair is pushing vaccines through puffs, cream puffs, that is. Anyone who gets their vaccine at a clinic on the grounds during the state fair will get a voucher for a free cream puff. The clinic at State Fair Park in West Dallas will offer the Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson vaccines. The fair begins tomorrow. It'll run through August 15th.
Well, parents will need to add masks to their school supply lists in a Madison suburb.
Yeah, just announced today, all students and staff in the Verona Area School District will be required to wear masks indoors and on school buses to start the upcoming school year. Brady Mallory has the reasoning behind that decision. Brady?
Well, in addition to those requirements, the district is recommending masks for crowded outdoor settings. And this is all in an email that went out to parents today. District officials say this should ensure all students can return to and stay in school for in-person instruction 5 days a week, while also following the latest CDC guidance. The district's COVID-19 plan also encourages families to get kids who are 12 and older vaccinated. It includes COVID testing through school nurses, reinforces hygiene protocols like hand washing and covering coughs and sneezes, and asks anyone who's not feeling well to stay at home. The goal is to make sure students can safely go back.
CDC guidelines have changed now that we don't have to go through the added measure of contact tracing and quarantining additional students in that class if they're in a mask. That means, again, more students in class in person more of the time.
Verona area schools will continue HVAC protocols from last year to make sure air is properly ventilated, and custodians will clean high-touch areas once a day. You can read more information about the plan under this story on channel3000.com.
Brady, thank you. We have a list of all of the schools in our area and if they are requiring masks during the fall semester. You can see that list on our website, channel3000.com, and on our News 3 Now app.
A warm Wednesday, but we could see some much-needed rain this weekend. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast meteorologist Dana Fulton out on the weather patio. Dana?
Yeah, these are the evenings where I don't mind being out on the patio, actually, for most of the show. It's really pleasant outside. Here's a live look at Madison. Plenty of sunshine. Yet again, we have a little bit of haze. Not quite as much as last night, though. Temperature-wise, we are in the low 80s, so it is still warm outside. And on our radar, most of the area is staying dry, but notice we have a little shower right now along the eastern edge of Iowa County. It doesn't have any lightning with it. This is just near the Spring Green area. Overall, though, we're staying dry and sunny for this evening. That rain that Eric mentioned starting to build in late tomorrow. Tomorrow, skies will become variably cloudy. There's a slight chance for a shower thunderstorm developing late in the day, but the better chance really comes in for us Thursday night heading into Friday. So we'll stay warm for tomorrow and Friday. Those late showers and thunderstorms build in heading into into Friday and the weekend. The weekend's also going to be fueled by a little more humidity for us, but we'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Dana. 2 women are in the Dane County Jail tonight accused of stabbing another woman. Town of Madison police say it happened on Woodview Court right by Penn Park. Officers say the victim suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Police arrested 31-year-old Alize Boatwright and 36-year-old Belinda Jackson, and they could face charges of attempted first-degree intentional homicide party to a crime. Police say the victim and the suspects knew each other and the stabbing was targeted.
A death investigation underway in Madison after police found a body on the city's west side. Officers found an abandoned vehicle in the area near Deerholt Road and Fairway Drive near Odana Hills Park yesterday morning. It matched the description of a vehicle driven by a missing person from Oak Creek. Police used a canine and a drone to search for signs of the missing person before finding the body in an area near the vehicle. Police say they have found nothing suspicious about the death at this time. Wisconsin wiped out more than 200,000 seemingly unused voter registrations today. The Wisconsin Elections Commission announced most of those, about 175,000, were for voters who hadn't cast a ballot in 4 years and did not respond to a mailing. The commission also deactivated nearly 32,000 voters who may have moved and didn't respond to a mailing. State law requires the WEC to identify such lapsed registrations every 2 years.
Coronavirus strikes the Brewers once again. Another pitcher is on the COVID injured list. The team announced Eric Lauer has tested positive for COVID. He is the 7th Milwaukee player to be placed on the COVID injured list. Lauer joins Kristen Yelich along with pitchers Josh Hader, Jake Cousins, Hunter Strickland, Yandel Gustave, and Keston Hura, who is playing for the Brewers AAA affiliate in Nashville.
Well, as if the Brewers bullpen wasn't already thin enough due to those cases, John Axford has been placed on the injured list. 38-year-old faced just 5 batters on Monday before exiting the game with elbow pain. Brewers manager Craig Counsell says Axford has significant structural elbow damage. He's done for the year. He hadn't played in the big leagues since 2018. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo says he will not resign after an investigation found he sexually harassed multiple women, but pressure is mounting for him to leave. What New York State Assembly members say they want to do, that's next at 5.
Our partners at Madison Magazine are launching a new series of awards to honor a local woman who lost her life in a helicopter crash. We'll tell you how you can help with the awards. That's coming up tonight at 6.
And on Wall Street, a down day for the Dow. It plummets 324 points. The Nasdaq adds 19. S&P loses 20.5. We'll be right back.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Since 1976, Feldco stood the test of time. It's Feldco's 45th anniversary! Time to get down! To celebrate Feldco's 45th anniversary, get 45% off windows today. That's cause for a celebration.
45% off windows won't last long. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Why O-Cedar? Because when I get home, we like to play crocodile on the floor. O-Cedar Easy Ring removes over 99% of bacteria, even with just water. Easy and truly clean floors. O-Cedar, it feels great to feel at home.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Thursday on News 3 Now this morning, it could be a warm weekend. We'll keep you updated.
And the Wisconsin State Fair is back. Our Josh Spreiter is there. We'll see you from 4:30 until 7 on News 3 Now this morning.
A News 3 Now investigation uncovered hundreds of workplace safety complaints during the pandemic.
Just 12% were followed up with an inspection.
Too many frontline workers were exposed to COVID.
Taking action to get the information you deserve. News 3 Now investigates. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
A majority of New York State Assembly members support beginning impeachment proceedings against Governor Andrew Cuomo if he doesn't resign over an investigation that found he sexually harassed at least 11 women. At least 82 of the body's 150 members have said publicly that they favored initiating the process of ousting the third-term Democratic governor if he doesn't quit. Cuomo denies that he made any inappropriate sexual advances. A simple majority of Assembly members is needed to authorize an impeachment trial.
As dozens of wildfires rage across the United States, people in Europe are also struggling to contain fires burning out of control there. Hundreds of people have fled their homes in the suburbs of Athens, Greece, due to wildfires, the worst heat wave in decades, fueling the fires there. And Greece's prime minister pleads with everyone to stay alert as the forecast calls for more extreme weather. Turkey also experiencing wildfires. So far, at least 8 people there have died.
We've had little fires before, but I've never seen this devastation. And it's not just here, it's everywhere.
Scientists are blaming the fires on climate change and warn that fires in the future will likely be worse.
The Atlantic hurricane season got off to a record start this year, and experts say it shows no signs of slowing down. We've already had 5 named storms, and Hurricane Elsa was the earliest 5th named storm ever. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says conditions are still set for an above-average hurricane season. According to the latest outlook, 15 to 21 named storms are expected, including the 5 that we've already had. 7 to 10 of the named storms are expected to be hurricanes, with 3 to 5 of them possibly becoming major hurricanes. The Atlantic hurricane season ends on November 30th.
Well, it's been a nice start weather-wise of the week, but it's getting a little dry out there. Our lawns are getting a little crunchy, and that drought is still something to look at, Dana.
It is something still anchored down for us in southern Wisconsin. All of our area under at least this moderate drought status, starting to see little hints of an elevated drought for the very southeast and southwest corners of the state. And if you look off to the west in Iowa and Minnesota, also dealing with higher levels of drought conditions right now. You've noticed, of course, the dry grass, of course, like Eric's yard right now, my yard, my tomato plants needing a lot of water coming through. But as far as the numbers go, since June 1st, we're about 4 inches behind for the year. June usually a little more of a rainy month, and we just really didn't see that June into early July with those thunderstorms coming through, not bringing as much accumulation. Now, so far for the year, almost 10 inches of precipitation behind. By this time of year, we have over a foot of precipitation, just not quite there. So we really need to see some steadier rainfall come through. These pop-up showers and thunderstorms don't bring a lot of accumulation. Usually they move through pretty quickly, or they'll dump the rain and it'll all be gone fairly quickly. We could use some slower, steadier showers to come through and give the ground an opportunity to really absorb that moisture. Right now, we yet again have a little isolated shower popping up on the east side of Iowa County, again, right near the Spring Green area south of 14. Yesterday, this was north of the Dells, and likely still going to see that slight chance for an isolated shower to pop up over the next hour or two, though most of the area absolutely going to stay dry this evening. I don't think that you need to worry about canceling any evening plans. For tomorrow, skies will start off with a bit of sun early in the day, will become variably cloudy cloudy through the afternoon with a slight chance yet again for an isolated shower or thunderstorm late in the day. The better chance for rain is really going to develop Thursday night and into Friday. We'll have scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms overnight for Thursday night into Friday, and then Friday yet again seeing the chance for some showers and thunderstorms for us. Temperature-wise, it's going to get a little warm as we look ahead to next week in the extended forecast and our 8 to 14 day outlook. Very likely we will be trending above average. In the middle of August, that pushes us into the mid to upper 80s for afternoon highs. We should be seeing highs closer to about 81, 80 or the afternoon, which is what we'll see for tomorrow. Tomorrow pretty close to average. Skies again becoming variably cloudy in the afternoon and evening. There's a slight chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm late in the day, with the better chance for showers and thunderstorms coming through Thursday night and into Friday. Friday we have scattered showers and thunderstorms, a chance on Saturday. Again, a better opportunity on Sunday. The humidity coming in for the weekend really fueling the opportunity for more rain, though I think most of the weekend will stay dry, but we are going to have the chance for some showers to pop up over the afternoons for Saturday and Sunday. Close to 90 afternoon highs for the start of the work week, and we stay above average even after the system drops our highs back a little bit, mid to low 80s by the end of next week, but still again a few degrees above average looking ahead to the following weekend. As far as traffic conditions right now, always good news when we don't have any accidents to report, but there are quite a few delays along the Beltline east and westbound right now, seeing speeds down to about 20 to 30 miles per hour. So nobody at a stop and go pace quite yet, but things definitely crawling both east and westbound. The interstate right now, this area just popping up on our map, but on the 511 website, not seeing any delays for us north and southbound on 39 and 90, but something, of course, we'll continue to keep track of through the rest of the evening. From the Beltline to Janesville, 30 minutes right now, 16 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City, and the same goes for downtown to Sun Prairie. That's a quick look at traffic.
Dana, thank you. Hospitals across the nation are asking for people to donate blood. Why there is such a shortage right now and what you can do to help. Next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need. And we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Living longer is possible and proven with Kisqali when taken with a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor in premenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Kisqali is not approved for use with tamoxifen. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-914-7929. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. We'll even show you how to use your stimulus money to jumpstart our services and get you debt-free faster than you ever thought possible. Call Credit Associates now to see how much you could save for free. Call 1-800-914-7929.
For bikers, nothing compares to the freedom of the open road. Sadly, all it takes is one careless driver to take that freedom away. If you've been hurt in a motorcycle accident, call Gruber Law Offices today. Proving it wasn't your fault can be extremely difficult without an aggressive team on your side. We can help you from the safety and comfort of your own home. Our virtual sign-up process is quick and easy. One call, that's all.
Are you sweating over high energy bills, windows drafty or broken? Champion is here with our hottest sale of the year. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs. Then they are built in our very own factory, installed by a team of professionals, and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The nation is currently in its 8th week of a severe blood shortage.
The Red Cross is distributing 12% more blood products to hospitals every day compared to last year. Bradley Blackburn introduces us to a Utah father and son who had a major procedure postponed because hospitals are running short on blood.
Peter Beverly needs a new liver. He suffers from non-alcoholic liver disease.
Functioning at a very low level.
Fortunately, his son David is a match, so the liver transplant was scheduled for the end of June.
The day before the surgery, we get a call, and they said, hey, we're going to need to postpone this. There's a nationwide blood shortage.
As pandemic restrictions lift, elective surgeries are resuming. Car accidents, traumas, and drug overdoses are increasing, and so is demand for blood.
They're having to make adjustments accordingly. Hospitals have to have blood for the anticipated surgeries, but they also have to make sure they have enough on their shelves for emergencies.
The Red Cross says more than 1,000 additional donations are needed daily above the usual target to keep up with demand.
We are mostly in need of donors who have blood type O because it is universal, and we are also in need of platelet donors. We really need donors to roll up their sleeves and donate again.
David's wife is expecting their 3rd child in September, so the family was grateful the transplant was rescheduled for last week. But despite being extremely cautious and fully vaccinated, Peter tested positive for COVID, and the surgery was postponed again.
My hope is that I can get through this, get myself better so I can enjoy my family.
Our hope is that, we can find a good time, but also that, we can help Dad out because my boys absolutely love him.
So this family can get back to doing what they love together. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The Red Cross says the organization is taking several steps to ensure the safety of donors coming out to give blood during the pandemic. For more information on how you can donate, go to redcrossblood.org.
And we're back with a final check of your First Warn forecast in just a moment.
So, what do you think?
I love it.
Menards has everything to add curb appeal to your home. Ideal garage doors add a stylish new look to the outside of your home. We have more than 1,000 style and color options available. Hook your new door up to a new PerformX garage door opener. They're easy to install and are designed with your convenience in mind. All PerformX garage door openers and Ideal garage doors are 11% off now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-day challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-day challenge.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Coming up on a busy news day, pressure mounting for New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to resign. What we're learning tonight about Cuomo's interactions with a female state trooper assigned to protect him. Plus, we'll show you a remarkable new technology to spot deadly skin cancers. Could this be the future of cancer detection? And Marathon Mom, why one runner's mere presence at the Olympics is a win for young mothers everywhere. The CBS Evening News is just minutes away.
Well, let's head to meteorologist Dana Fulton. Final check of the forecast.
Yeah, before we get to the 10-day, I do want to give a quick update on that accident just north of Janesville right now. 3990 southbound is closed right close to 14. Southbound closed right now. Traffic getting diverted. It's closed for a small section due to that accident that was just popping up on our map a little bit ago. As far as your forecast, we are in the low 80s for afternoon high temperatures Thursday and Friday. Showers and thunderstorms building in late Thursday night into Friday. We'll continue to see rain chances for the weekend at the start of next week.
All right, we're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News coming up next.